My fringe is all bouncy. That's fun. Hey gang, welcome back to my channel, hope you're all well. I'm going to be talking about the new Shikari album called Nothing Is True, Everything Is Possible, which came out the other week. Thought I'd just do a little run through, kind of like a listening party, but not a listening party. The first album in a few years from Shikari, and they are an incredible band anyway. I have listened to their music since 2007 when they released their first album, Take to the Skies, and now they've come out with this absolute belter of an album. I cannot stop listening to it. Phil and Shikari have made a massive leap of faith with this album. There is a lot going on. It is literally from classical orchestral music to dubstep. The range is ridiculous and it works, and I don't know why, but it works. I think it's just because it's Shikari, so they can do no wrong. So I'm just gonna go straight in. So the first song is called Great Unknown, and it is such a banger. A really great song to start the album off to. It really kind of comes in all guns blazing. Lyrics, I'm actually gonna read off my phone. It says, "Is this a new beginning or are we close to the end?" There we go. Those lyrics are just really kind of punchy. Is this the great unknown? Is this the end? Is there anyone out there? Who the fuck knows? Kind of post-apocalyptic in a way. Then we go into Crossing the Rubicon, which is kind of the poppiest song on the album. It's very like 1975, which I never thought I would say. I'm not the massive fan of 1975, but they obviously do something right. Crossing the Rubicon, it's like you've got to make a decision, and once you made a decision, there is no turning back. Really, really enjoy it, absolutely love it. I think it's a banger. So the next song is The Dreamer's Hotel, and this reminds me of old Shikari. Kind of got a bit of like jokiness in there, and also a bit of a dark side as well. So it's 5-star hotel, all the rooms are vacant. What is going on? There's catchy lyrics, there's a great synth, brilliant guitar riffs, and also kind of shouty but also poppy lyrics in there as well. Really, really catchy. The next song is called Waltzing Off the Face of the Earth 1 Crescendo. This is when like things seem to get dark in the album. You've had like the poppy fun, you've had the really catchy riffs, and then you get to this song and it's kind of a bit more serious. It's really weird at the beginning. So the beginning of the song is kind of like trumpets and that kind of military vibe. It's all about like the lies that we've been fed, and the future is in like turmoil, no one knows what's going on. So yeah, there's very dark lyrics in this. Guns and violence is really kind of forefront in this song. The lyrics, nothing is true and everything is possible. And nothing is true, and you can literally like everything can be possible right now. Either that be good, like good things are everything, and also like really bad stuff. So it ends in kind of a messy way, and you've got the synth that kind of comes in with the trumpets, makes this like weird situation of like synthy trumpets, and everything kind of merges in this really bizarre way, and somehow it really works. I don't know what I'm doing with my hand. This is music merging. It's like this is the weird trumpet, and this is the weird, oh wait, I can't do it. This is the weird synth. It's happening. Anyway, not sure what that was, and I think it kind of alludes to the fact that the whole song is about the fact that the world is fucked. It's kind of the most bizarre, interesting song in the album, I would say. So Modern Living is the next song, and it is catchy as fuck, and it's so dark. So it's like filters on faces, like on Instagram, and you've got filters all the time. It kind of reminds me of like a Black Mirror episode. But I absolutely love the lyrics. We're apocaholics, drinking gin and tonics. The world may be ending, but we're still having a drink, we're still having a great time, and there's nothing we can do about it, so why worry? Like, it's one of my favourite songs in the album. And then it goes into Apocalyptic Anonymous, and it kind of turns really dubsteppy, and it's like a remix version of the song before. The midpoint in the album, I'd say this was the midpoint in the album, called The Pressure's On. It's a bit more chill, you better figure it out now, the pressure's on. So yeah, it's like you're trying to figure out your life, because the pressure is on from people being like, oh, I don't, you know, what are you doing with your life, blah, 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 and you're like, I don't fucking know. And the pressure is on. Everyone has no fucking clue, but everyone has the pressure to try and like work it out, and like everything just messes up. So Reprise 3 is the next track on the album, and it follows on from Reprise 1 and Reprise 2, which is the two classics from the first album, Take to the Skies, which is genius, but they've kind of turned it darker. So Reprise 1 and 2 always felt like a fight song to me. We will still be here standing like statues all together, and now this has come in Reprise 3, and it just is so much kind of sadder and lonelier in a way. It's very much, we will still be here, the world might end, or like shit might fuck up, we're still gonna be here, I guess. But it feels less like a fight song now. Still sounds amazing. So then it moves on to Tina, which is Tina. It is an absolute bop. Fucking love it. It's a great song. The lyrics basically just repeat reality. It's like, let's stick together and continue this ride because you can't do it on your own basically, which is quite nice. So the next song in the album is the classical orchestral thing that they have made, which is incredible. It's called Elegy For Extinction. Classical and Shikari, it has happened. They've done it. They've fucking smashed it. Like, they've taken a massive leap of faith as well. Like, this is such a... Some people would say it's really random to put that onto the album, but it kind of works. Yeah, they start off in this like perfect way with like, you can just imagine like fields and like just perfect things happening, like skipping in the street and starting singing and for no reason. You get to like the last minute of the song and everything kind of slightly changes and shifts. It gets really manic and it feels like things are starting to break down. It kind of gets like a bit of a horror vibe, like you're watching a bit of a horror film. It's a weird shift. So next up is Marionettes. And are we the puppets? I don't know. Who are the puppets? And we're being controlled by someone and they're realising that we might work out what is going on. And they're freaking out a little bit and they're like, oh god, what are we going to do? They're going to know, they're going to work it out. A mess has been made and the mess is in the music as well. Like, it's very like messy anyway. And next up you get Marionettes, The Ascent, which is about freedom. The Marionettes have realised that they are getting controlled, but they don't know who they're being controlled by. So they are climbing up those strings and they're being like, what the fuck is going on? And I love a conceptual situation. So for some reason it reminds me very Tim Burton, The Nightmare Before Christmas. I think it's like the beat of the song, like the bit in the pre-chorus when they're like climbing up the strings. It's very like, yeah, it just reminds me of that and it's so bizarre, but yeah. Also kind of resonates childhood a bit with me. I'm not too sure if anyone else got that vibe, but it's like when you're a kid and you don't know your own mind, you just get kind of told things and that's how it is, and then you grow up and you kind of realise that things might not have been quite right, or like the things you were told, you feel different about those things. So next up on the album is Satellites. It's such a bop. It's all about showing someone you like them, but you might find obstacles in that. I feel like it's very like LGBTQ+. I feel like you can't do something about how you feel about someone, and it's kind of like you're satellites. You're both there. You can't do anything, but you can see each other. You can't do anything about it. Yeah, it's all the obstacles that people face through love and their relationships. The lyrics are, now online they discuss whether I exist, and in the court they decide who I can kiss. Which, yeah, screams relationship stuff at me. And someone else kind of deciding who you are and what you can do and what you can't do. And you shouldn't be like that. You should be able to do whatever you like. Next song is a fucking raging tune. The King. I love the rah, the bit that goes like rah, and then the bit that says fuck. Like, such good bits of a song. I love it. It's definitely like a fight song. Yeah, I'm the king, but I've kind of been dethroned, so I'm gonna fucking get my crown back. I love this set of lyrics. All our drawbridges are up. Is this a wind up? I grab my sword and swing, but I go and pull my hamstring. Fuck. I love that last bit of the lyric, like, yep, I'm gonna fight, and then you ruin it. You just hurt yourself instead. It even shows like towards the end of the song where it kind of gives up on the lyric basically. You can just tell that like in that part of the song he's just like, oh, like what is the point? Like, I'm never gonna get this back. Feels like that, and then it kind of brings it back up again and he's like more fighty, which I think is really cool. And then we got the last song, which is Waltzing Off the Face of the Earth, part 2. I can't say it. Piangevole? I definitely got that wrong. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know how you say that. Anyway, the meaning of that word is to sound mournful, and it definitely moves on from the part 1 of this song, but it's all disjointed and synthy again. Really simple lyrics, kind of opposite of the first part because it feels quite joyous, like we've just kind of accepted it and we're just going on blissfully walking off the side of the earth. Basically, that is the album. I'm sure you guys have listened to it too. Let me know your thoughts on any of the songs. Which one's your favourite? I think mine is actually The King. I think it's a great song. It's an absolute bop. And yeah, I think they've done an amazing job with this album. I will definitely keep rinsing it for as long as possible. Yeah, let me know your favourite bits of the album. Did you like the album? Did you not like the album? Just let me know in the comments below. It'd be really cool to hear your views on things. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give it a good old like. If you want to subscribe, that would be cool as well. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. See you soon, guys. Bye.